My name is Chloe Bennett. I'm 36 years old. 3 weeks ago, at my father's birthday dinner, I gave him a Tesla Model S. In front of 22 relatives, he stood up, raised his glass, and said, "Here's to my idiot daughter, who always thinks she can buy love with money." The whole table laughed. I sat for 3 seconds, then walked out. The next morning, a text from an unknown number. "Thank you for the car. Your father said you'd understand." He'd given my $89,000 gift to his girlfriend overnight. What he didn't know was that this time I wasn't letting it go. I kept every receipt, email, and record. I became the family lawyer at 28, unpaid. Every Sunday, someone had a contract or a legal problem they wanted me to fix for free. My father started 3 businesses, all failed. I spent hours rewriting contracts. At $350 an hour, he'd owe me $12,000. But family doesn't charge family. My mother's age discrimination case. I won her $38,000. She never said thank you. My sister Emma needed an LLC for her photography business. I did 12 hours of work. The business folded. She posted about it on Instagram, like a fun experiment. I kept a tally, $85,000 in free legal work over 8 years. I thought if I was useful, I'd be wanted. Then, my parents wanted a family trust. I referred them to James Whitfield, a partner at my firm. My father signed on page 43 without reading. "I trust you, kiddo." The trust included a clause. Any beneficiary who commits financial exploitation or intentional emotional distress forfeits their share. The only person who saw me was my grandmother, Helen Morrison. I visited every Thursday for 6 years. She asked if I was happy and waited for the real answer. She'd secretly grown her savings into $2.3 million. "I want to see who loves me when they think I have nothing," she said. She died in October 2025. My father's first question, how much did she save? I paid for the funeral. 3 days later, my birthday party. I didn't want to go, but I did. I'd bought my father a Tesla, $89,600, co-owned. At dinner, he raised his glass. "Here's to my idiot daughter, trying to buy love with money she'll never understand how to earn." 14 people laughed. My sister filmed it. I sat for 3 seconds, then walked out. Next morning, a text from Donna. "Thank you for the car. Your father said you'd understand." He'd given it to his girlfriend. I called the dealership. The title was still in both names. He couldn't transfer it without my signature. Title fraud. I Googled him. A dating profile. No children, no baggage, just what I've earned. I pulled 8 years of records. March 2019, co-signed a $180,000 business loan. He made 0 payments. I've paid $94,000. June 2021, loaned $35,000 for my mother's surgery. Signed a promissory note. 0 payments. Total, $241,000 in gifts, loans, and legal work. Then a letter arrived. Grandma had revised her will. Her $2.3 million went to the family member who demonstrated consistent, non-transactional care. She left a video. Chloe came every Thursday. She never asked for money. Her father called when he wanted something. December 10th, the formal reading. My father arrived in a rental Cadillac, talking about an RV. James read the will, then the video. My father stood up. "She manipulated her. I'm contesting." I stood up. I connected my laptop. "Let's talk about receipts." I showed every loan, every unpaid debt. Then I played the audio from the birthday dinner. Then I showed the dating profile. "You called me transactional. Here's the trust. page 31. Anyone who commits emotional distress forfeits their share. James nodded. That activates the clause. My father grabbed his jacket and left without a word. My mother came to me with red eyes. I didn't know it was this bad. You did, Mum. You just didn't want to believe it. Emma hugged me, the first time in years. I kept the estate, $1.92 million after taxes. But that's not what Grandma wanted. I created a scholarship fund with $1.65 million for first-generation law students. I kept $273,000. My father lost $14,000 on the RV deposit. My mother filed for separation. We have coffee once a month. Emma and I text now. I made partner. I moved to a new apartment. I blocked my father's number. I didn't win. I just stopped losing. Grandma taught me that love without boundaries isn't love, it's self-erasure. Some people will only ever see you as a transaction, so I stopped trying to prove I was more. I already knew.